Damn, these rappers can't catch a break. What's up, everybody? It's another episode of Durag News. I'm your boy, Dick Johnson, and I know you may be asking yourself, the show may look a little different, and you may what is it? I'll let you know. It's the Durag. Shout out to Silky Durags. That's one of our sponsors. 30% off using Durag News. They got bundles, they got the silky joints, they got the waves, they got the money. Oh, there's actually a Durag with a money on it. I gotta get that one. Shit is fire. But enough of that, let's get into the show. I don't know if you heard it, but Joe Biden said in his first 100 days, he wants 100 million people vaccinated. Check it out.
See at least 100 million COVID vaccine shots into the arms of the American people in the first 100 days. 100 million shots in the first 100 days. And we'll follow the guidance of science to get the vaccines to those most at risk. That includes healthcare professionals, people in long-term care, and as soon as possible, it will include educators.
100 million? 100 million Americans vaccinated. Well, who's first? I mean, don't everybody go at once now, right? It's crazy, man. You ain't know the stigma on those shits, and everything is crazy, especially black people. How can we trust doctors, man? You know what I mean? I was a kid, I was diagnosed with ADHD, and these pharmaceutical companies was trying to rake my ass and just get all the money they could off of me. Come on. And they came to a point where I really didn't even take medicine and actually found ways to find focus when I was actually doing things that I love, because a lot of times I wasn't focused because I was in classes that really weren't teaching me stuff. Most stuff that I learned was just out in life. That's something to be said. But all of these so-called facts and people who tell you that they have the best interest and they know what's best for you because they have white lab coats and they have money and they just articulate themselves proper. I thought about it. A lot of times, especially for a lot of Americans, if somebody can speak to you with a nice, proper, calm tone voice and they sound like they know what they're talking about, 9 times out of 10, you may just believe what they're saying. So make sure whatever somebody tells you, you can double check. Aren't you supposed to do that with science in the first place? Come on. Now, I'm not no scientist, so there's not much I can really argue when it comes to science. But I do understand about natural things and how natural remedies do heal as well. Through the last pandemic, or this pandemic that's still here, but I mean in March and the early on, I was doing a lot of ginger and sweating and doing my thing, and I turned out pretty fine, so there's something to this natural thing too. And Joe Biden said it, he is coming for those educators. And I am one, technically. I work for a school. So I know the clock is ticking for me and I got some decisions to make. So if that is you, please wrap your brain, your game, and your aim around what is coming at you, because this is a chess game. We are pawns on this thing, but they do say a whole bunch of pawns can take over the castle. Don't just fall for the hype. Ask questions, I'm not no doctor, but damn, is there other ways? And please, do not lose the America that you once knew, because Trump talked about make America great again. At this point, we may not even see America that we even knew before, to begin with. Yo, shout out to our girl Charisse Clima with the weather. What's going on? It's gonna be cold this week? Probably.
Girl, I know, right? I said the same thing. If you can do that to your family, you could definitely do that to me. So, I don't know what to... Oh, hold on. I got 15 seconds. Hold on. Okay, I'll call you back.
Is that a plastic bag on your head? What are you doing? Let's go.
It's not a plastic bag. Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. Y'all remember that early COVID days, and that was one of the biggest documentaries to hit Netflix? That shit had me rolling. But how is everyone doing during these freezing times? It's Charisse Clima. Thank you for watching the latest weather update. Let's get into it. If you're chilling in New York this week, Friday we will be back in the 50s with a high of 55 and a low of 41 and mostly sunny. Saturday will be a high of 53, woo, and a low of 48 and a 35% chance of PM showers. On Sunday we will be at a high of 53 as well and a low of 42 and a 50% chance of rain. So we got pretty much a sad weekend, unfortunately. Monday, it continues with a high of 46 and a low of 36 and rain. Tuesday will actually be a bit colder and has dropped down to a high of 41, and we may see some AM snow showers. Here we go. And Wednesday, it will be partly cloudy and a high of 43. Okay, we could just say brick Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and just the rest of 2020, which I guess is fine because it's matching the energy that we had all year. Cold. But I'm not gonna stay on that. We're gonna leave whatever happened this year here. Y'all feel me? But check this out, guys. So according to the Science Daily News course, as of mid to late November, there is a new kind of radar scientists are discovering that could make it possible for self-driving cars to navigate safely in bad weather. Electrical engineers have been working on a clever way to improve the imaging capability of existing radar sensors, so that they accurately predict the shape and the size of objects in whatever scene you are going through on the road. And they have already tested the system, and it worked well when they tested at night and in foggy conditions. These vehicles rely heavily on technology, obviously, to see and navigate. LiDAR, which works by bouncing laser beams off surrounding objects, is in the works to paint a high-resolution 3D picture on a clear day, but it cannot see in fog, dust, rain, or snow. But on the other hand, radar, which transmits radio waves, can see in all weather, but it only captures a partial picture of the road scene. So that is still in the process of figuring out. I know it's really high-tech, and a lot of us are still driving cars that we can't sleep behind, but this is where we are going into that technology world. As of recently, the UN Secretary General has shared his thoughts about the world's global warming pandemic. He has warned that humanity is facing a new war, unprecedented in history, which is the danger of destroying our future before we have fully understood the risk. He continues to state, biodiversity is collapsing. 1 million species are at risk of extinction. Ecosystems are disappearing before our eyes. Human activities are at the root of our descent towards chaos. But that means human action can help solve it. Again, I hate to bring this up to y'all, but it's serious. It's a moral test for us because future generations will soon be at ruins due to our actions. He lists more specifics, but nah, I'm not even gonna get into it. We have to collectively work together worldwide as a human race to stop war against nature. It's sad we have let our Earth get to this point, but the time is now to take some action. But on another positive note, you know I love do-it-yourself videos, so here's another one that I think would be great for y'all to do at home. Film is my life, so this video is so fun to watch if you're into that. These are simple and quick things you can find in your house to use for your next cool motion picture. I got y'all next time and we'll demonstrate one of these life hack skills. That's all for today. I appreciate you all for continuing to stay tuned to Durag News. We really push to give y'all the real life shit and make sure nothing is hiding under the sun. I'm your amazing, fabulous weather reporter, Charisse Clima, signing off. Okay, girl, so back to what I was saying. Yeah, I told him, like, it doesn't even make any sense.
It's crazy to see that technology is becoming more and more a part of our everyday lives. You know, just for the last report, just watching these cars being connected where you can have radar and all this other shit. It's crazy, man. We are really on the conveyor belt. if you're a rapper, run. I'm gonna repeat. If you're a rapper, run. But then again, this is like a black man out here in America. You know how it goes. But damn, hey Boogie, if this is not a sign, I don't know what it is. 2020, we getting yin-yanged all over the place. If you're a rapper, please get your act together. Please clean up your act. Please clean up your act. Because it is hunting season. There really seems to be an interior motive for why all of these rappers is just getting locked up and killed all of a sudden. You know, even if it's unconsciously, you know, but this is every week now. Every week somebody's getting caught up. And it's crazy because they say, yo, young man, young black man, watch out. You know, there's only really 2 options for you out here if you acting crazy, and that's dead in jail. And it's like, damn, still. Black man, young black man. I know you wanna be hard. I know you wanna be the coolest dude in the room. I know you feel so great because you are great. But we gotta be mindful of who is capitalizing and hunting us. Damn, man. You know, it's crazy because some of these rappers talk slicker than Bugs Bunny. But Elmer Fudd is not having it. Elmer Fudd is not falling for the tricks. We gotta figure out how to work this. Cause damn, it is really hunting season. In 2020, I'm gonna always say it, Kobe died yesterday. Didn't it feel like Kobe just died yesterday? And 2020 is hitting you so much. Like damn, even Nate Robinson getting knocked out. Black man, watch out. You know, seeing all these rappers getting hemmed up and just the pandemic, the vaccines, you know, I really felt like this year zoomed by like a whole bunch of jabs. Like I was getting a whole bunch of jabs. Like we was getting jabbed because we still here. But one thing I know about jabs are, they setting you up. So make sure you know how to counter or at least duck or something because we getting hit. So I know about them jabs now. Watch out for that haymaker on the way. Now, is it a coincidence that Mr. Three Strikes is back at bat or about to be back at bat and niggas is getting hemmed up? Well, 3 strikes, you out of here. Like, I don't know. Is that a sign? Watch out. Now, I know you don't see any green screen today, but it kind of helps. I don't got to do much editing for this. I can just chop and keep moving. So it's kind of helpful. So if you like this wall, if you want to see more of this wall, let me know. It's definitely another masterpiece of mine. I'm definitely going to be adding more things. That's just how creatives go. So shout out to all the creatives who just can't stop creating because I understand what that thing is all about. Now, I know vaccines have kind of took over the talk of the town for the most part. Vaccines is like the number one now. Like people are not really too scared of COVID. It's more like when is vaccines coming and what are they going to do for and how they're going to be applied to us. But let's not forget another big thing that's going on in this country, and that's child sex trafficking. That's a big issue. And I'm always going to say you and I know somebody who has been affected and somebody who is close to you. Very, very close to you, has been sexually abused and had a sexual misconduct encounter. So this shit is not random, this shit is not foreign, and this shit is not far from you. So as much as we got Joe Biden in there and vaccines and all this other stuff, the babies are important, that is our future, and we must be able to not have our voices silenced when it comes up to the injustice and wrongful doing and the abuse of children, because you know how traumatic these issues are for people. And it's a conversation and it's something that we just don't really get into. You know, we gotta get tribal and have checks and balances. People are not really ready to check somebody. Somebody said something online, on internet, and ready to counter what you're saying. But in real life, you'll just post it and then put a comment on it, but not really comment on it when something's going down. So we need more commenting and judgment in real life when you see something that don't look too right. Don't record it and then post what you feel about it. Speak out, because you don't know, just a small word that you say may change your life. happens. For real. Shout out to my boy High Percentage with another set of Durag Sports. What we talking about, homeboy?
Enough is enough. Got me feeling like Vince, cause the show's over. Whole arm in the rim. Do I gotta go again? Do y'all need more proof that I'm him? Performance in game shows, who's in the gym? Beat the scoreboard, y'all losing again. Y'all doing all this frontin' like it's cool to pretend.
Hello everyone, this your boy High Percentage back with this week's edition of Durag Sports. The New York Football Giants win over the Seahawks, bringing them to 5-7 in a tight race for the undisputed King of the Bums, aka the NFC East. Lackluster stat line isn't worth the coverage, but hey, they won. Shouts to all my friends that are Giants fans. I know I'm gonna get some heat in the DMs. Bring it on through. You know what I mean? We ain't scared of that. You can have that conversation anytime y'all ready. Jets continue to lose. Sunday's loss to the Raiders brings them to a whopping 0-12. Womp womp. Bills beat the Niners 34-24, bringing them to 9-3. I'm looking forward to seeing what this team could do in the postseason. You know what I mean? Some pieces over there. They're gonna be moving, some horses. You know what I'm saying? Steelers take their first loss to a nameless team. It's all good. No slander. They won it. It's part of the game. I'd rather we lose it now than to lose in January. You know what I mean? When the stakes is way higher. Get it out your system, because come February, I'm trying to be in that bowl. Yeah. Washington wins it with a fourth quarter push, 23-17. Chiefs, another team on fuego, continue to win. This time beating the Broncos, 22-16. Packers clipped the Eagles 30-16. Quarterback discrepancies got the city of Philadelphia under siege. They got to figure it out, man. Who they starting, who's going to do what over there, man. That's a good team. I like Philly, man. They close enough to Pittsburgh for me to like them, you know what I mean? Patriots shut out the Chargers 45-0. Nasty work. This looked more like a scrimmage than an actual game, man. Shout out to Cam Newton. Pats are 6-6, and dare I say it, they can sneak in as a wild card. TBD, though. That's to be determined for you stupid dumb niggas. Rams beat the Cards 38-28. Colts beat the Texans 26-20. Vikings beat the Jaguars 27-24 in OT. Dolphins beat the Bengals 19-7. Lions beat the Bears 34-30. Browns beat the Titans 41-35. And the Saints beat the Falcons 21-16. Let's talk NBA. Shit's still shaking. I told you I was gonna be some pieces moving. Shaking shit up in both conferences. Westbrook for Wall, a trade that will reunite Russ with his former coach and Wall with his former college teammates. I like this trade for Washington more than I do for Houston. Just too many distractions on and off the court for Wall and Harden, in my opinion. New coach, new players, hard to move. Not a lot of shit gonna pop for the Rockets. But for Washington, Russ can move right in with a nice supporting cast of players that can actually shoot the ball. I'm projecting them to be like the 6th seed in the Eastern Conference come playoff time. Rockets probably drop to like the 9th or the 10th seed. I'm betting on that. If you don't like it, hit my DM. You got some change, holla at me. You know what I mean? I'm with all of that. Shout out to the New York Knickerbockers. Many believe the team is now in position to become a contender in the years to come, finally handling draft night the right way. They still got a lot of gaps to fill, but this was definitely a good start to the season for them, you know what I mean? Shout to LeVar Ball. Can we talk about how this man, a black man, promised and delivered? Years ago, SportsCenter was bringing this man on the show, and it seemed like they were trying to ridicule him, questioning what he was saying, and, just trying to overall slander the man. And it was merely because he was just declaring his kids' success, you know what I mean? And now look, they all in the A, all 3 sons in the A. And although Jello hasn't had the limelight on him and he hasn't really had the best of raps, he got caught stealing out of some shit. You know what I mean? We talk about that, slander that man. Allegedly, you know what I mean? Small market team, definitely a good look for him. Because, rookie could carve out his niche a lot easier when the spotlight not on him. Melo, though, definitely got that target on his back. He playing for my nigga MJ, classical guy. You playing for MJ, you gonna have to show up, you know what I mean? No Kemba to help you. You got to show up, you know what I mean? You're gonna be getting a lot of press this season, man. Now let's talk Space Jam. I'm not a fan of LeBron remaking this movie. I was a big fan of the original, but how the saying goes, c'est la vie. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna have to see. It's coming out, slated for the slated for release date is July 16th of next year, 2021. And I'm hearing it's only coming out HBO Max. Some shit like that. I heard it ain't gonna be no box office ticket sales, none of that shit. I'm hearing we're going straight to app, straight to DVD. There's another reason why I'm feeling like, nah, you should just leave that classic alone, man. That was a big movie, different time. definitely changed a lot of lives, man. Changed the navigation of a lot of lives. A lot of people started doing different things after they seen that movie, man. And we talk about how R. Kelly was on that original soundtrack. We just gonna slate him off of that? We gonna talk about that or not? That's the elephant in the room right there. I Believe I Could Fly, big record. That's not ringing off at your wedding? Knock it off. Let's talk Errol Spence. Errol Spence versus Danny Garcia. You know what I mean? I was rooting for Danny. Philly, man. Quarterback woes. Your fighters don't show up in title fights. I feel like the highlight of that fight was when he saw Terrence Crawford and put the camera on him, anticipating the fight between Spence and Crawford. And this was in the middle of the fight. They was already like, oh, look at Crawford. And the crowd's booing him. Boo! He was going crazy. Like, yo, fuck you, Crawford. I mean, they was fighting in Spence's hometown, so I would expect that. You know what I mean? If I'm fighting in my hometown and niggas ain't giving me that energy, then I'm not doing my job. But shout out to Errol Spence. Shout out to Danny Garcia. That was a hell of a fight. Danny, I love what you and your father be doing in that ring. How he be talking to you, coaching you, guiding through this war that you be in. But you gotta show up, baby. You don't be showing up in these title fights. When the light is on you, you kind of like, I don't know what happens, fam. Like, you gotta show up, man. But it might be a little too late for that, man. You might have had your shot, and this might have been it, man. But we're gonna see what's in the future, what the future holds for Danny Garcia, man. Much love to him. Much love to Errol Spence. Congratulations, champ. You know what I mean? It's time for bigger and better things now, though. You know what I mean? You got another thing coming for you. That guy, Terrence Crawford, ain't playing no games, man. My money's on him, dog. You know what I mean? My money's on him. If you like Errol against motherfucking Crawford, you hit my line too, man. We taking all bets, man. Still a lot of PS5 woes, man. Still a lot of unhappy Sony customers that's like, yo, man, drop the motherfucking system. Scalpers is out here trying to make money. Refuse to pay somebody double or triple the price of retail for a motherfucking PS5. I'll wait till next year, man. I'll wait till next year, man. It ain't even that serious to me. You know what I mean? Y'all not about to come up off my back. Pause. You ain't about to do that. You know what I mean? So you hold on to that motherfucking PS5. Keep your raffle. I ain't signing up for no motherfucking raffle, man. I'm sorry, bro. I just feel a type of way like, nah, I need to get this retail. Fuck it. In closing, it's your boy High Percentage with this week's edition of Durag Sports. And now a word from our sponsors.
Now, I can't lie, I'm kind of excited for this Space Jam movie. I'm not a real Lakers fan like you. I'm more of a LeBron fan, but Space Jam is my thing too. Tweety Bird, like, come on, this is, you know how it goes. Can't wait, man, can't wait. Regardless of movie theaters or not, and it may be a dud. It'd probably be a dud because you can't remake originals. But just the fact LeBron in a classic, I'm with it. I'm with it.
Oh my God, you cannot help yourself.
What?
Like, you lucky you found me, because I would have been left this day.
Oh my God! Are
Phone Jones, don't pick up the phone. Phone Jones, phone Jones, phone Jones.
Make sure to check us out weekly on Roku TV and Amazon TV, streaming with Q Vision Network. This is a great company, and we got a lot in store, a lot of content. Make sure you tune in. You know you got Roku. Doesn't everybody? It's a wrap. It's been another successful episode of Durag News. Thanks for staying tuned. Like I said, if you like this wall, if you want more of this wall, let me know. Should I go back to the green screen? Hey, mixing and matching, y'all. That's what it's all about. Flexibility. Stay tuned. Keep in contact with your loved ones. Stay cozy. It's getting cold out there. Stay wise. Stay attentive. Show your favorite rapper some love, because it's definitely hard for them right now. In every sense of the word. Dang. Be patient with yourselves. Keep on growing. And right now it's getting cold outside, so you shouldn't even be moving too much, man. Do what the squirrels do. Hibernate. Get cozy. Make sure you are preparing yourself for the cold to come, so you can come out in the warm. Something like that. But until next time, I'm your boy Dick Johnson. Shout out to our sponsors. Feel free to donate, show us some love. You know what I mean? Every bit counts. You know, we do got a movie on the way, Phone Jones. Hey, even the Phone Jones, I'll have to play that music for you. We actually made a song for that. That's another story for another day. But until next time, please show that do-rag and give that do-rag energy on a regular basis. See you later.